Hey YouTube, I'm back and I'm telling y'all all the information that I did, well, all the stuff that I did to my Genesis version hair. This is the hair, U-part wig, this is the hair. Okay, when I first got this hair, I got 3 bundles of Brazilian wavy, and this is in its natural state too. I haven't did anything to it, I haven't defined the curls or none of that stuff. I just washed it, conditioned it, whatever. When I first got it, it smelled like corn chips, whatever. So what I did was, I first washed it with Hello Hydration, the shampoo and the conditioner. I shampooed it 3 times, conditioned it 1 time. Once I got through shampooing, I rinsed the water in cold water. Then when I rinsed the shampoo off, I put the conditioner on there, rubbed it in, then let it sit, and left it alone for like 5 minutes. Then I let it dry just to see how that was gonna work with it, and it was still kind of dry. My 18-inch bundle was kind of dry. My 16-inch at the top wasn't really dry. Oh, okay. My inches is 20, 18, 16. Just so y'all know. The 20 was kind of dry at the ends. The 18 was the driest bundle of them all. And the 16 wasn't really dry at all. Like, it was still in good condition. But after I did the Hello Hydration, I let it dry. It still was kind of, the ends were still dry and burnt or whatever. So then I used Garden Fruitiste Triple Nutrition for dry damaged hair. I use this with the conditioner, and when I use this Renewing Strength for damaged hair, little packet, whatever. I got this is like a sample when I bought some hair or something like that. I use this too. I don't know where you get this from because I never even used this, but I used it. I used this, and this shampoo that I got from the dollar store, Purifying Shampoo. It shines and detangles, you store hair balance, smooths and protects, cool, moisturize a dry, itchy scalp. But it's for damaged hair, point blank, period. So I use this too. So I used all 3 of these together. Shampooed it, rinsed it out, cold water, and let it dry. Then when it dried, I seen that it was still kind of dry still after that. Mostly my 18-inch bundle. Everything else was still, it was still falling into place with my 20. And my 16 was already good. But I just did all the steps to each bundle of the hair just so it wouldn't be, no difference or anything. And after that didn't work, well, it did, but it didn't. My ends were still dry, so. And the hair still was kind of smelling. So I put this conditioner in there. Palmer's coconut oil. I got this from another subscriber on YouTube. I put just 1 packet after I can wash the shampoo out. After the hair had dried, I wet it, put this on there, and then I stuck it in a Ziploc bag. And I think I got some footage of that still left on my phone, whatever. And I let it sit in there for like 5 hours. Within the last 5 hours, like 45 minutes, I put it under the dryer, still in the bag, let it get hot. I mixed it around so all the hair can, heat up with it, whatever. Took it out, rinsed it out cold water. My hair was not smelling bad at all after I did that. But my 18-inch bundle was still dry. It wasn't even the whole bundle, it was just the ends that was dry. And I refused to cut it off because I paid for, the hair or whatever. And I wasn't going to send it back because I feel like after I try all the things that I need to do, then if it doesn't work, then I send it back. But anyway, then I looked on the paper that she gave me for the care instructions or whatever, and it said that you could put it in the microwave. So what I did was I got this VO5 clarifying conditioner. Now I couldn't find the shampoo when I bought it. It was out of the shampoo, so I'm like, why I just use the conditioner? So I used the conditioner. I put this on the hair after it had dried again. And when I dried it, I put it on the little hangers and put it in the window and let it dry. So it dried pretty quick. And this hair just dried pretty quick like all the times I washed it. So I don't know what that's about, but I love it. So I put this on here and made sure that it was evenly through the hair, and I, massaging it a little. I put it in a Ziploc bag. Well, it wasn't even a Ziploc bag. It was just a regular storage bag that you get from the dollar store or whatever. And, excuse me. Put it in there and tied it. Well, I put a rubber band on one end, but I left another end open. The whole bag, I covered up this part, left that part open. And put it in the microwave for like a minute and 30 seconds. Okay, first I did 30 seconds because I was scared. I never put my hair in the microwave, so I was nervous about that. So I put the hair in the microwave, let it go for 30 seconds. It wasn't really too hot. Let it go for another 30 seconds. It started to get hot. I took it out and massaged it, put it in for another 30 seconds. So altogether it was in for an hour, for a minute and 30 seconds. With just this alone. And when I got it out, it was still hot. I let it sit for like 5 minutes so it can cool down, whatever. I rinsed it out with cold water, all cold water. And the bundles were starting to get softer. They were so much softer. And then before I let it dry, I put this Dove Intensive Repair in here. Well, okay, before I did that conditioner part, I washed it with this conditioner and the shampoo, and it made it soft, but it didn't really do nothing for the end. So that's when I did this by itself. After this was in the microwave for a minute and 30 seconds, I rinsed it out cold water. Then I put this on there. I got out the excess water. Then I put this, just the conditioner, and I let that sit for like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes, let it sit. Then rinse it out in cold water, hung it up, and let it dry. Didn't mess with it, didn't comb through it, didn't comb through it in my hand or anything. Once it dried, I see that the buzzers was much softer, and it came out to this. This is the end result of that, and as you can see, I can put my hand straight through it. Like, I don't know, I'm not getting any shedding either. Before I sealed the wefts, which I sealed it with freight check, I bought 2 of these, sealed it, used one, and that much or whatever is missing. For all 3 bundles, I sealed both sides, and now I'm not getting mostly any shade, like 2 or 3 strands or whatever. But before my 18-inch, it was so dry that it was breaking off, y'all. Like, the ends was breaking off. But it's back to normal, everything's straight. The second time I washed it, I put this on there. Tresemme Fresh Start No Frizz Cream for all hair types. I put this on the ends. Well, I put this through most of the hair. And it made it kind of softer, but it didn't last like I thought it was. And it's lightweight, so it didn't weigh the hair down. But it didn't last. I don't know why. Probably because that 18-inch bundle was so dry that this wasn't doing nothing for it. But after I washed it again, it was straight. And now the last time I washed it, while it was still damp, I put in this Dove Hair Therapy Nourishing Oil Cream. Nourishing Oil Care. Why do I keep wanting to call this cream? And it's an anti-frizz serum. It's lightweight. It has argan oil in it already. And it smells so good. I put this on the hair while it was still kind of damp. Like, it was like 75% dry. I put this on there. Put it through all the hair. I didn't put my hands through the hair, like comb through it, just because I haven't sealed the wefts yet when I got to this part. So I had just put it through the hair and took a wig brush and brushed it. And the shedding was down before I sealed the weft. It wasn't really shedding as much, mostly probably because the hair wasn't so dry like it was. Then after that, I sealed the wefts. And I let it sit there. I ended up making my wig. And that's all that I really did to the hair. And it's soft, and I didn't put anything in it after I did all that stuff to it, like no oil, no water and conditioner, none of that. And it's still shiny. Well, it's not shiny. It's really a low luster. It's not really, really shiny. That light might be making it look a little shiny, but I like the luster of it. It's not too shiny. So that's all that I did to this hair. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, just leave it below and I'll get back to you with the comment when I see it, whatever. So I hope this is helpful to somebody who was trying to bring their weave back or whatever. That's all the things I did to this hair. I did not blow dry it. I let it air dry all the times I washed it. That's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.